Welcome from the great state of Texas. We're here today to talk to you great people around the world. Hopefully it's getting around the world. I don't know. What do you think, Eddie?
It's good.
All right, guys. I want y'all to do me a big favor, and I usually say the same, but I'm going to say it again. Please, if you watch us, please follow us. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Just subscribe to us, help us out, and we really do appreciate it. And we appreciate you taking your time to listen to us at work, home, in the car, and we really do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. I don't know about these two bozos, but I do.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Are you sure?
I got people that fall asleep to our podcast every day, so they go to bed.
Well, I'll sing your song. Rock-a-bye, baby.
You don't want me to sing you to sleep, you'll never go to sleep.
Well, William, I got friends that watch this and they laugh because they say, your cousin is redneck as hell.
That's right. I'm as country as country can get.
And guys, I know sometimes it's hard to understand what he's saying, but just put on your capture and you'll understand what he's saying.
I tell you what, a lot of times I get in the habit of talking fast, and that's when it's hard to understand me. So I'm going to make sure I speak clearly. You know, that way y'all can understand me more and everything. And it don't help they ain't got no damn teeth. So anyway, but I do want to give a shout out to our cousin Dodie and her husband Geronimo. We love you guys. We thank you for following us all the way. My daughter Jacinda, I love you, sweetheart. And Murphy's and, let me see if I say this right, Blackland.
Blackland Building Supply.
There you go. You guys are great. I mean, y'all. I just did some work and y'all took good care of me, and I appreciate it.
And I'm gonna get a shout out to Michael. He's a good friend of mine. We're gonna have his birthday party next weekend. Happy birthday, brother. He listens to us all the time. He enjoys it. He goes out and does his papers, and good damn friend of mine. Love the man to death. Does anything for him, I'll do anything for him. That's a true brother. That's a true brother right there. And shout out to Amber, his wife. I love her to death. They're good people, man. Good people. I love them to death. I'll do anything for you, man. That's why I do anything for them.
Yeah, I've got two brothers that way too.
Yeah, we're gonna go spend some time together and do some work at his house and get ready for the weekend. I'm excited for his birthday. I'm ready. Cool. And we're gonna have some fun. We always watch. I love it because he got a big screen, and he puts it out. It's like a blow up screen, and then he's got a swim. He's got a pool out there, and we go swimming, and then we'll watch a movie at night. Oh, cool. So we sit out there and we watch movies. It's awesome. He throws a good. He throws his birthday party. He throws his birthday. He throws it, man.
Is he gonna have brisket?
He bought brisket. Yeah, he did.
Oh, give me the address. I'll raise it.
He brought brisket, but yeah, I'm excited.
Brother, I'm gonna come and raise your birthday party. I don't want a brisket. I can't afford it.
Yeah, it's expensive, man.
Oh, I know. Man, the $2 was $62, and it was number fat.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you a trick that I learned. Take it and you it. You know, you take it.
Yeah,
if it goes too easy, it's too much fat.
No, you got it backwards.
It's backwards, yeah. Well, I'm backwards today. I've been working a lot.
Position, cuz I know. Believe me.
Well, they made me a damn brisket, son.
Well, buy one. I'll cook it. I still got a small smoker. You know, it's only like I think it's 100 gallon, but it still holds quite a bit.
We'll let Addie smoke it.
It's still gonna be burnt.
No, that ain't true. You don't burn anything. You actually cook good.
Because number one, one of my other black brothers, Henry, I loved him. He was a little short part. Me and Jimmy used to jack with him all the time. But anyway, he didn't have no family to leave his family recipe to.
Yeah.
So he left it to me.
There you go.
And man, I ain't found no barbecue place that can beat it. And I also added to it, instead of marinating it overnight, I marinated it for 2 days. The third day, I slow cook it. And man, it's so good. Oh God, you'll want me to cook more and more and more of it.
You do that, and then you got to make her make that rice, dude.
Oh yeah.
Because that rice I was telling you about, man. Oh my God, that cheesy rice.
Yeah, because I love rice.
Dude, I talked about that on the last episode, man. This girl, man, she can cook it. She's cooking it.
Well, next time you make something, you better call me and let me try it.
I mean, I can make you some before you leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she does it quick. I mean, it's good.
Hell yeah.
She does this for
I don't make the cheesy rice for my meal prep. I make regular rice.
Yeah. Okay.
But whenever all of us girls are together and we don't feel like going to spend money and we don't feel like cooking a lot, I'll make a whole bunch of rice and I'll get the tortillas on the pan and I'll do it like that. And then motherfuckers,
Oh, it's
they immediately as soon as I get it off the pan, they start grabbing them.
damn.
And I'm like, damn, dude.
It is good. It is very good. Yeah, you have to, man. It's very good. I'm getting ready to make. Actually, you have to come by on Thanksgiving, eat with us. We do enchiladas and all that.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna do the rice because it's so good. I want everybody to try that rice, man. That's good.
I don't know.
Yeah, all my kids are running off. They ain't got no place to go.
Yeah.
It's like, because like what I do is I'll sit there and I originally started with just eating white rice.
Mhm.
And I was like, this shit bland as hell. And I was like, I'm like, okay, you know, adding a little bit of spice and stuff isn't going to change anything.
Yeah.
So I started like cooking it the way he would make his Mexican rice.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to start adding this, and this. And then I made it all. And then I gave him the rest of all we made a whole bunch of rice.
Yeah.
And whatever we had, I was like, hey, do you want the rest of this? And he tried it and
I fell in love with it.
Have you ever had Nanny used to make it every once in a while. Nanny would make some rice. And we'd put a little bit of butter, a bit of sugar in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never done that for her. Nanny used to. I haven't done it yet. Nanny used to do that for us at the house for breakfast sometimes in the morning. We stayed the night over there.
Oh, Nanny cook it up with that. Ooh.
And Nanny Dillinger didn't play with that stuff, man.
And boy, she was a good cook.
See, Addie, when she was born, we had took a picture with her. She'll tell you about it with Nanny and tell me what to tell.
we had matching pajamas on.
Oh, yeah.
It was so, she kept, and you know, she was getting dementia at the time.
Yeah.
And she kept asking, where's the baby? Where's the baby? Because I took her a lot over there
Yeah.
before we had her in the hospital, you know?
Yeah.
So she could hold Addie. And they had matching pajamas it was so cool. Mom, I have the picture. We took it home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
it's awesome. I'm just glad, Nanny got to see her, you know,
Yeah.
before she passed and everything.
Well, I tell you what, people, you can't beat country cooking.
No.
Y'all, you know, all you rich folks, y'all don't know what you're missing, man. I tell you what, the best food is country cooking. And Nanny and my grandma Travis taught me how to cook. Every woman I've ever had, I've had to teach how to cook. And so, you know, I just cook country, what I grew up on, what Nanny taught me. And man, let me tell you, you ain't had nothing any better than soft fried potatoes.
Her mama makes did you like those that you and Paul eat, those
The
potato
wedding
patties?
potatoes?
No, the potato patties.
Oh, the
Megan
fried
make-
potato patties. Yeah.
Yeah, Megan, she makes potato
I
patties.
tried to make that. I can't do it. I break them.
She does it.
So
And they come out good.
She does it, but she'll get it and then she'll put like cheese and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now my wife Megan,
Base the whole.
when she gets in there and she starts cooking, she could cook. She'll cook.
Yeah.
That the
And-
pork butt she cooks,
Yeah.
or
Her roast.
yes, oh my
I know she's gonna
God.
go there. Her roast is off the chain, man. And my wife makes this called stinky chicken, and it will stink. She has her own recipe. You take it out, and it's the best thing I ever ate.
Yeah,
and my dad and them tear it up. Yeah,
It's so, but
And
it's so good.
she started calling it stinky chicken. But my dad came here, what's that smell? One time, and she goes, it's called stinky chicken. We were just getting it out. He goes, come here and try it. Oh, my dad fell in love with it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like to get you. Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Ooh,
Her meatloaf's off the chain. Yeah.
we had, what was it? Meatloaf and baked potatoes one night. Was it? I don't remember what meat we had, but it was something like that.
Yeah.
You know, meatloaf, the next day, even cold, you cut
Oh.
some off, put it in some bread. Ooh, boy, that's so good.
Remember
Thank you, mama.
When Nanny used to make meatloaf, and we would do that at the house, because I used to spend my summers there,
Yeah.
and so she'd make us meatloaf and stuff, and we would just next morning, me and Paul in there cutting that loaf off and putting it on bread, and eating it.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh.
Or eating that strawberry ice cream. Papa used to love that strawberry ice
Oh,
cream.
yeah. Yeah, but shit, Pop loved ice cream, any kind of ice cream, but he loved strawberry.
Let me tell you, our grandpa Dillinger, man, that's one man right there. You could take him to the store, and he loved his beer, but he made sure he had bubble gum or those peanuts. I'm talking about those, what do you call them, little orange peanut things?
Circus peanuts?
Circus peanuts.
Oh,
He used
yeah.
to keep those and Hubba Bubba, all them little packets,
Yeah.
the little pieces of
Yeah.
gum in his pocket. That man always had that for kids.
Yeah. Well, see, you know, when I used to come, I was a kid when they lived in Maypearl. I'd come and Pop be sitting out on the front porch, and I get my bag out of the car and everything, start walking out, and he give me $1. Well, the hell, that dollar lasts me a long time during the summer because hell, you could get gum for a penny and shit like that, you know, and hell, it costs you $1 for a piece of gum now.
Tell him what your pa did. He used to do for you.
So every time, so this is still a thing pretty much until I graduate to high school. Anytime he picked me up from school, he would either take me to go get something to eat, or he would, anytime he wanted to go get gas, I could always get something at the gas station. Okay? And then every time he'd go to the grocery store, he would call me and be like, what do you need from the grocery store?
Yeah.
I need makeup. And he was like, okay, Nanny already knows the makeup you want. I said, okay, bet. And if I didn't need makeup, I'd like to surprise me with something. They would come back with energy drinks. They would come back with snacks. Anything. Anytime they went to the store, immediately they'd come back. Oh, Addie, I got you. Come by the house and get it.
Yeah.
They spoiled you riding.
Yeah. I think she had it better than we did.
Yeah. Well, see, you know, I seen a deal. Well, matter of fact, a guy was talking about that. It says, you know, our kids, the way we had to be raise our kids. And then when the grandkids come, they say, who the hell are you? That ain't the daddy I grew up with, you know.
That's exactly right. What did he tell? I told him, I said, them girls have made you soft.
Yeah.
My dad sat there and goes, I never, you know, you grow, you gotta make boys tough. You know, that's how the generation was. I made my girls tough too.
Yeah.
But he goes, one day he goes, son, I know I never told you, but I love you. We're in the car. And I said, Dad, I know, you don't have to tell me I know, but them damn girls, them 4 girls turned you into a pussy.
Yeah, because your daddy likes dog shit.
Yeah, but them girls, she would call, Paul, can you bring me McDonald's up here? He would go get McDonald's and drive it and drop it off at the school for her. I could call and ask for some. No, man, you wait till you get your ass home.
Or whenever I was in softball, he would take me to softball in the morning, and then he would come get me, take me to the gym, come get me from the gym, and then we go this thing, and then we go.
Yeah. Her ass was spoiled, man.
Yeah.
One time I was sick and I was over there, he'd be like, okay, Addie, what do you want to eat? And I'm like, no. He's like, you want Chick-fil-A? And I'm like, yeah. Mind you, this man hates going to Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
He hates it. But he'll go to Chick-fil-A for me.
Yeah, she's spoiled.
Yeah. He spoiled you right.
Subway, he would go and order me.
And Isabella.
My
granddaughter, his great-granddaughter, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's spoiled too. He takes them to Subway, them two, all the time. Subway.
Yep.
I can ask, and he was laughing at me.
Or like, anytime he asked for anything. Which, I mean, it was like, stuff like random shit. Like, I remember one time we went to the grocery store, and I asked for something from him. Me and him went to the store, and I asked, and he told me no. And I said, okay, I'll ask Paul. And he did. Like, I doubt Paul will get it for you. I called Paul, and next thing you know, Paul's at Walmart getting it for me.
Let me tell you this. He bought her a fucking $500 softball bat when I wouldn't do it. I told her, no, I'm buying it. He took her up there and got the damn thing. I said,
cool.
Dad.
I didn't ask him to, but it's because my softball bat was too short for me, so I needed a new one.
Yeah.
And I wanted that one. He told me no, and I went over there to Paul, and I was like, this motherfucker told me no. And but I went over there, and Paul was like, oh, your dad called me and told me that he wasn't going to buy you that bat, but let's go, I'm going to get it for you.
Yeah, see?
That's your daddy.
Yeah, but, you know, his thing was when, I'll say my dad gave me a car when I was 16, but his words were, you'll do the oil change, you'll pay for a special sticker, blah, blah, this and that. I ain't paying for shit. I'm like.
He changes my oil.
Yeah. So Paul, okay.
Well, see, now that you know that, what you do is, anything you need, you just have her call him and have her.
No, he knows better. Well, guys, sorry for that little skip you're going to see in the video. Somebody was calling on my dang phone. I'm trying to get my internet set up in here so we can use our camera that I had got. But anyway, we're back talking about this spoiled kid here. But yeah, my dad's done a lot for them. He loves them to death. The kids go see him. I try to make sure they spend a lot of time.
Your daddy, he's rough and tough, but he's got a heart of gold.
Oh yeah.
And me and him, it's like Uncle Don. He said, me and your daddy is two peas in a pod because me and your daddy have always got along.
Oh yeah.
And I've always loved Uncle Ken. And he's always meant a lot to me. And it's because me and him talk a lot of shit to each other. And it's just bullshit, but it shows that we care about each other. You know what I mean? And so, he's what the fuck you been up to? Just starts off like that.
That's how he is. Well, used to be, yeah.
Or, how damn you gotten ugly since you got older? Just shit like that, That's the way we talk, and I fuck you. You look like goddamn Charles Manson, so,
I remember when he had that damn afro. He had a big old afro, man.
Oh, yeah. I had that picture.
Yeah, it was a big old afro.
Yeah, it was funny as hell. I laughed my ass off when I seen that.
That's crazy. That big old afro.
During the summer, they would always take us girls to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Because we would always be over there constantly. Like, as soon as I got my first tattoo, I was over there. As soon as I got my license, I was over there. I didn't have insurance on my truck yet. And I fucking took off. And I remember he called me. He's like, where the fuck are you at? You don't have insurance in your truck. I said, I'm at Indian Paul's house.
Well, think about her, like right here, her tattoo. She's got everybody. I don't know if she's got, who's that?
That's Mama.
Mama's.
Yours.
Mine.
Grandma. Paul. Nanny.
Huh? Oh, that's Nanny. That's it. Yep. She got all that. We put I love you. She got it tattooed on her.
Yeah. So, like, anything like me going to graduation, after I got ready, I immediately went over there. Prom, I go over there.
Wait. Talking about graduation. My dad didn't go to my graduation, but guess who graduation he went to? Brat.
But whenever Walmart would do the $1 flip flop.
Oh yeah.
So they would get mad at us messing up our good shoes, right? So Paul told them pretty much fuck you to them and took all of us to Walmart, and they got all of us like 4 pairs of these flip flops. So we would always have them over there.
Well, hell, they tear up every damn thing we buy them, and we didn't buy them cheap, shoes. I kept telling them when after school, I buy them 2 pair of shoes for the school year, one half, one for the other.
Yeah.
I tell them, don't tear these up, tear your old ones up.
Yeah, wear the old ones. Yeah.
Yeah, wear the old ones, but they want to wear the new ones.
Yeah. So actually, I still have all of my shoes he bought me.
Yeah, so they want to wear the new ones, and that was all the girls. We made sure they had their clothes for school and everything. So.
Well, that's like Ariana. She's got 50 million damn pairs of damn boots and shoes and tennis shoes and all kinds of shit. And she'll wear them once or twice, and that's it. They're in the rack. That's it. She won't wear them anymore.
Dude, I'd wear them.
I have 2 pairs of boots, and then I have a whole bunch of hay boots that I wear and Crocs. But I mainly wear Crocs.
Yeah.
I like Crocs.
Well, you want to be comfortable. I mean, whatever you have to wear to work. I'm sure bind your feet, and then you want your feet to breathe when you get home. So.
Yeah, because I've been wearing my gym shoes.
There you go.
Well, especially like me, I don't like, because I'm working outside now since I've switched job, because that last job I had, that's gonna be another subject. I'm gonna tell you that, because I feel bad for those people that work there.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit going on, but it needs to be exposed on them.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's not the company itself. I'm not dogging the company.
Yeah.
I'm dogging the management and what they're doing to people.
Yeah.
And actually,
the
corporate needs to know what's going on.
There's a lot of favoritism.
But
a lot of it.
But yeah,
good job.
Let's let our little Gabby here tell her deal.
Well, she's gonna do that. She got.
I'm gonna have a whole episode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically, this week we were just having
free going. Oh.
So I got a few questions.
All right, go ahead, go for it.
Looking at my questions.
You don't have to open it where I can see it.
You don't need to look at it.
Put it right there then. Motherfucker.
You see it. I'll whoop your ass. You live with me. I'm gonna kick your ass.
If I'm here, I gotta go watch.
So I got a question. This goes for both of you, because this is like a cool thing, man. Okay. So I'm gonna start with you first, William.
Right.
So this is like childhood stuff, okay?
Yeah.
I gotta ask. So
Yeah.
what did What did your generation have that kids today are missing? You think
Respect.
respect?
Yep.
That's
I mean, that is the main thing. You know, we were taught to respect our elders, you know, and show respect until somebody gives you a reason not to.
yeah.
And today, kids don't have no respect, no nothing. I mean, they're me. That's it. You know, they don't care.
Yep.
And so, and if they don't get their way, all of a sudden they want to throw a damn fit.
That's true.
You know, if we'd have done that, we would have got the shit slapped out of us.
Yep, the same way. She knows that. So
Yeah.
what do you think they're missing?
Oh.
I'm talking about because you got Isabel, you got all these all the younger
generation alpha.
yeah, because you're an adult now. So what are they missing? Your childhood's done. What do you
playing with
think?
toys. They have a screen sitting right in front
That's a
of them.
good one. That's a
Yeah.
good
They
one.
have a screen sitting right in front of them, and they're looking at this stuff. Like, I was playing with toys until I was like 12,
Yeah.
which back then was normal.
Well, let me ask you this then. This is the next question I was going to ask you. So what was the best toy that you think that was in your generation that you liked?
Oh,
Just name one. The best one. I know what you like.
Monster High dolls.
Yeah, I think so. You had
Love Monster. This new bullshit they're pulling with the whole this woke ass shit with the whole body. No, baby, that's not how Barbie is. That's not how Monster
no,
High is.
it is.
No, this is stupid because I don't. Sorry, I'm about to bring on this real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all sitting here and putting this shit in Disney where you're making kids grow up with seeing this shit, having characters be gay for each other and this and that and be transgender. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Because nobody cares about that. Let them worry about that when they get older.
Exactly.
We love people the way they are.
You're showing this shit to kids. Kids aren't supposed to know any of this shit.
Kids have got enough peer pressure on as it is.
Yeah, they don't need about sexual stuff.
Exactly. So y'all need to take this fucking woke ass shit out of fucking Disney Channel because it's bullshit. Because y'all are showing kids this stuff. They don't need to know this. Like, Monster High is supposed to be Monster High, not some stupid shit they are playing now.
Well, you know what, Eddie? My two older sons are gay, and it pisses them off. All this stuff.
Our friends are the same
Yeah.
way.
See, my thing is, it doesn't bother
She's
me.
got an uncle that we love to death.
Yeah.
And
That's
she calls him
okay.
Uncle Seth.
Yeah.
He's the same way.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let her. He stood by the bathroom while she went to the girls' bathroom. Said, "No,
Yeah.
ain't no boy going to that bathroom."
Because my thing is, it's like, you can be gay, straight, purple, flat. I don't care.
I don't care
But
neither.
you're sitting here and you're putting this in children's heads.
Yeah.
And my thing is, that's not meant for children. Yeah, when they're in high school, whatever, they're trying to figure out themselves, whatever, because that's one thing. But these are children. And it's just fucking bullshit.
Well, all of them are like that. It's just I hate it because the people that are really transgender that are kind of because your hormones can mess with you, and then these guys acting like it, acting like they are, so they can go to women's locker rooms and get a hard on and do what they're doing. No.
Well, I mean, it's no different than this bullshit with this cerebral thing. I mean, they keep trying to push that shit on our kids. I just watched a video, matter of fact, before y'all come out here, talking about, and I shared it, and it was talking about the school was having a function, and these assholes set up a damn booth out there without permission. You have to go through the chain to get permission to do this at school, and it was a school deal. And they ran them off, but these people are pushing their shit on the kids. Plus, you got the gay shit, you got transgender shit, all this other stuff.
I don't think that stuff belongs in
You
school.
let the kids decide this stuff when they become adults, not when they're or when they're in high school and things are changing. Because I've had friends that thought they might have been and they weren't, and I have friends that thought they were straight and they weren't.
Yeah.
So my thing is this: when they get to be an adult teenager, when they get to high school, that's when you start changing. That's their decision then.
Yeah.
But the teachers or nobody should make it a decision for them. They do that on their own.
No. You let the individual make that decision, not anybody else.
And no, I don't have a problem with two dads adopting a kid, two moms adopt a kid because kids need to be adopted.
But where's the difference? They're adults.
They're adults.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the difference.
That's the difference. And when I bring that conversation about that, I said, "Did you watch Modern Family?" I love Modern Family.
Oh, I love that.
And the two dads that are on there. Well, that's different. No, that's not different. That is not different. They're adults. They love each other. They're not 10, 9 years old.
Yeah.
Getting,
My thing is, okay.
It was never forced on that show upon anybody.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, now people are taking their kids to go get makeup and wear makeup and stuff like that. Okay, now the little toy makeup that we grew up with,
Yeah.
like, you know, the kids makeup is one thing, but now these kids are going to Sephora and this and that, and I'm like, you're gonna let your kids be kids.
That's the
Let them
problem.
play. Don't put a tablet in front of them because my friends at school have one. Okay, well, so what? Am I your friend's parent? No, I'm not.
That's right.
So you're gonna sit here. I got told that by and my thing is like, I'm actually glad that they didn't like throw a tablet in my face and constant. I mean, yeah, we had like consoles and this and that, but we were never on them. We were always outside or playing with toys and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm honestly glad that they didn't give in and they didn't put a tablet in front of my face. And parents are doing that now. And I feel like that's what people are missing in their childhood now is actually being a kid because I see 8, 9, 10-year-olds that are going and wearing makeup constantly.
Yeah. Well, another thing is this is that I was a manager at GameStop, and people used to ask me, "I bet your kids get to play video games all the time." Nope, not all the time. So what
You want to know what my favorite toys were?
Hey, tell me.
And it wasn't my toys, it was friends of mine's toys, because, hell, we broke. I could never afford no damn toys. This right here was one of my favorite toys.
The Tonka truck.
The Tonka truck.
Those right here, people.
And I still got the top for that one. My grandma had these. Me and my cousins played with these. This is the house.
They're spiders.
Oh. Well, anyway, the Tonka truck here he's showing. We grew up with these, me and William. This is what we played with outside at friend's house. And I had these from this is my grandma's house that I got, and this is what she had. And I kept a lot of the stuff that we had when we were kids. My cousin Stacy and my cousin Corey, we all played with it. My kids played with it. Stacy's kids, Corey's son, we all played with them. Uh-oh. But yeah. So that was one. What else was one of your favorite toys?
They had and I actually had one. My mom, I kept bugging her until I got it. They had came out with this rifleman. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
They came out with this, and I hope y'all can hear me. They came out with this rifle that actually made a sound, and each time you did it, you know, like
a rifleman.
Yeah,
cool.
And I actually got to have one. Most of the time, my toys were sticks and whatever I could carve out of wood. Either that or a rod and reel. I was on the river all the time. But yeah, I mean, it was cool. As matter of fact, I got a picture of it. Me and Mom, we were camping, and I had it with me, you know. And man, I loved that thing. I had it until my brothers decided that they were going to teach me a lesson. After they beat the crap out of me, they broke it. They shattered it. You know, they slammed it on the ground.
That sounds about right.
So, but I got revenge after we got older, though. I got stronger.
Well, mine, you know, when I was growing up, mine ended up, I love Hot Wheels, but mine, you know, we played with all that, but mine really were Ninja Turtles. I love Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they did.
I love
the toy house, like the house.
Yeah, I had everything. I had He-Man and Thundercat. Yeah. I didn't have the Thundercat. Barry had the Thundercat. Yeah. I played with the castle. I had He-Man castle, and I had the van and stuff for the Ninja Turtles. But yeah,
Batman car too.
Yeah, I actually know that was a pedal car. You sit in it, and you know how you guys had the battery operated ones. We didn't. We had it.
Yeah, it had a pedal.
So you pedaled it. You steered it. So yeah.
Here's a picture of him in that car.
Yeah. So that was, you know, we had a lot of cool toys where today the kids don't, like you said, play with tablets. That's their toy, and they should be out playing and using their imagination.
Dad actually bought me my first motorcycle, and I think I was about 8 or 9, something like that. And it was a Honda XR80. I rode that thing until it fell apart. And that's what got.
But y'all had a lot. That's when you were growing up. That's what y'all had.
Yeah.
Mini bikes and stuff like that. Y'all had like, I think out of the cooler toys is what y'all had.
Yeah.
We got down, but they started doing the safe.
Yeah.
But after the darts, the metal darts that we played with.
Oh man, we had a blast of those big ones.
Yeah, you know those metal darts you threw in the air.
Yeah, we had a blast of those things.
You probably did.
So let me ask you this. All right. So let's do. I got one more question. This is like our childhood thing, but I got to ask. And I know how I did mine, and you probably. I think all three of us really did. Is how did we spend our summer? I say I spent mine at Nanny.
I did, yeah.
And you spent
at Nanny and Paul's house.
So basically, we all. I just want to ask that question. We all spend it with our grandmas because
Yeah.
we try to spend it as much time we could with them back in those days.
Yeah.
A lot of us did. It was so much fun.
Well, you know, Nanny and Pop is what held the family together.
Yeah.
If they're gone, we're all scattered out everywhere.
If you think about it, even when I graduated and I was still working, I would still go sit down over there.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, you know, and that's a good thing. You want to spend as much time as you can with your grandma.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they were the greatest thing on this planet. And it's like, you know, I told Jody, there's only been one woman, and it was a different kind of love, that ever had my whole heart, and that was Nanny Dillinger. That woman had my whole heart, and I loved her. I would have died for her, and I miss her greatly. And, you know, Jody's the only other woman that actually ever got my heart that way, besides Nanny.
Yeah, Nanny had everybody.
Yeah.
Look at Pawpaw.
Oh, man, I tell you what, Pop, I called him Pop. And my grandpa Travis full-blooded Cherokee Indian. So you got to sort of understand his history. And he was a rough and tough man, and so that's what he taught me, and then Pop did too. Because Pop, was part German and part Irish, I believe. I'm not sure. I have to double check that, but I think he was. I'll have to ask Donnie.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, Pop, me and Pop always went fishing. Anytime we wanted to go fishing, I didn't have no driver's license. I didn't care, and he didn't care, so I drove the car, and I always had to take him to Record Springs.
Yeah,
it's the only place around here that, you know.
Well, that's where you could get beer at the time.
That was the only place you could get beer at the time. So I
think Waxahachie Ennis didn't have.
No, nobody.
I want to give y'all a shout. I'm going to tell y'all something about Ennis that you probably didn't know. So if you guys, there's a lot of people that came from Ennis that were born and raised here. You know, and Bonnie and Clyde and all them were around here, and our cousin, you know, John Dillinger was around. But also too, a lot of you younger guys are listening to the rock music that I grew up with, like Pantera. And what you didn't know is Diamondback was born in Ennis, Texas.
Oh, yeah?
He was actually born at the hospital that Addie was born at.
Oh.
Yeah. So he was born in Ennis, Texas. So he was an Ennis boy, too. So that I just want to let everybody know that. That's a little fact. You know?
Actually, a lot of people are from around.
Yeah.
I mean, is it the wrestler?
Oh, Killer Tim Brooks?
No,
but she knew Killer Tim Brooks because we used to go to his house. We have a friend named Adam that wrestled with him.
I do remember going over.
Yeah, Killer Tim Brooks would let her go to the bathroom in the outhouses. His wife would take her in the house, and she got talked to all the wrestlers in there and stuff.
They were all in the living room, weren't they? I remember I walked in, and it was like I walked in, all of them were sitting in the living room, and I'm like,
bless his soul, he passed away. That was the greatest man.
Man, I rode with him in toy runs. He loved Cindy and Robert and Dean because they'd go, you know, we'd go over to his deals and everything. And then Cindy started taking Hayden and Sage over there.
Went to the wrestling? Yeah, we used to go,
And he always said, you know, I'd call him. I said, Cindy and them coming, Tim. He said, okay, tell her to let them know at the gate, and I'll meet her up there. And, you know, and he'd always take them in for free.
Yeah.
And so he set up a deal for Hayden, my grandson. Oh, he was deep into wrestling. So he set up a deal to all the wrestlers that had, you know, he'd wrestle every one of them to become the champion. So they were in a line. And so he's like, you know, he had beat all of them. And he had the belt on and put his foot on top of the last one and everything, had it on, you know, like, like this. Oh, man, that made that kid today. He still talks about that to this day.
Yeah, we did. We took Aspen for her birthday because she loved it. And Killer got her in the ring.
Yeah.
And Bull, remember Bull?
Yeah.
Bull was there. He always, Addie loved him. He had that nose ring. He loved Addison.
Yeah.
And so they got in the ring, and all the wrestlers came out, and they all sang happy birthday to her, took a picture with her.
We still have picture?
Yeah, he done. That's what I'm saying. Killer had a good heart.
Yeah.
And, you know, he wasn't doing it for the money.
Yeah.
He loved wrestling. That man loved wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was different today. That's why
I
Addie
have
got
that
me
shirt.
for Father's Day.
Sting was his name?
Oh yeah, Sting's from Waxahachie.
Yeah, I seen him at Home Depot.
He's his kids there.
Yeah.
And I had a friend that mentioned he worked at Hastings, and I seen Sting. I talked to him a couple of times. He's a good guy. I like when Chris Adams was there in Waxahachie. I like Chris Adams too.
I remember I was like really big into wrestling, like whenever AJ Lee was going, like AJ Lee, and we had Paige and the Divas, stuff like that. So I was really into that. I remember we were at Home Depot or Lowe's, one of the two, and I was standing there, and I go, and I pointed, and I was like, "That sting?" And my dad was like, "Yeah." I'm like,
And the thing about it is, everybody respected him. You know, we would just talk to him like normal.
You do know that Elvis has wrestling on and 7 Point.
Who?
Elvis. Yeah, Elvis, Johnny Mantel, all of them.
I know.
All the old wrestlers are wrestling down there.
Huh, I had to go check it out.
And so, yeah, he has a deal set up like Tim did.
Yeah.
And so he wanted me to come down and rise up the crowd like I used to. You know, because I got to meet all the wrestlers, the Bon Eric, I knew them. Because me and Laura's husband, we done asphalt.
Yeah.
And we had to do the road right in front of the Von Erich's farm. And we had some left, so they told me, hey, go up there and knock on the door and see if they want us to go ahead and go as far as we can with asphalt. I went over and I didn't know it was Von Erich. Went over there and Fritz came to the door. I said, Fritz Von Erich. He said, yeah, can I help you? I said, well, you know, I said, we have this asphalt left. Is it okay if we do your driveway as far as we can? He said, sure. It ain't gonna, is it free? I said, yes, yes, sir. It's free. It's free. It's no charge. He said, heck yeah, I don't turn down nothing free. I said, okay.
That sounds like France. Yeah.
You know, and so Kevin and Carrie and all of them came outside, and I met them, and they were watching us, you know, and we talked to all of them, the whole crew did. And so I was telling them, I said, well, I'm there just about every Saturday night, you know, with my kids. And I said, really? I said, yeah. I said, well, where do you sit? And I said, no, we're going to sit you right on the edge where you can sort of stir up the crowd. I said, okay, I can do that. I can talk a lot of shit, you know. And so anyway, the only time had one wrestler, I can't remember his damn name. I just seen a video of him the other day. Remember that big fat sucker that had the mohawk and everything in Dallas? One man gang.
One man gang. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Him almost got into it, really got into it, because I don't know what his problem was that night, but I was talking noise and he actually hit me.
Oh, you was in the crowd?
Oh, yeah. I was sitting on the outer edge. Yeah. It was my job. I rised up the crowd, or, you know, talked and got the crowd right up. He actually hit me, and boy, I was pissed. And I went into my stance and I was fixing to pop his big ass. And security said, no, William, come on, you know, because I couldn't really talk to the crowd.
Yeah.
And so I backed it off. Well, after that match was over, he's heading back. I said, you big motherfucker, I'm going to get you in the back. I said, I'm going to kick your big fat ass. And so anyway, we stayed, and, you know, after everybody left. And so anyway, the Bon Eric made him apologize to me. Because
lucky he didn't get his ass fired, because their dad did not play.
Oh no, Fritz told him, "Said you ever hit?"
Was he on the sportatorium? Yeah. Because he don't Fritz when he took over that sportatorium and stuff. No, he didn't play with that shit. You don't mess with it.
Fritz got on there. He said, "You don't never hit William. William is here to rise the crowd. That's what we got him here for, and he's good at it." And so I mean, I got to know all the wrestlers, and they were pretty cool. Every one of them.
Well, you know, they used to come to Ennis and wrestle at the gym.
Yeah,
we had, and one day I was getting off. We left from over there and we was going to the gas station.
Yeah.
I walk in, there's Kerry and Michael Hayes on the Freebird.
Oh, Michael Hayes.
He's crazy. I love that dude. Oh, they were buying beer. That's what they were in there doing. They were buying beer.
You think that something's crazy on TV? You get him drunk. You can't shut that motherfucker. He wants to talk shit. He wants to wrestle no matter if it's a ringer or not.
But he loved it.
Sometimes he just want to fight. Now, Kerry loved to fight.
Yeah.
Kerry got us in so many damn bar fights. Shit.
But they would go out there, and Michael Hayes actually works for WWE.
Yeah.
But I got to meet them. My favorite wasn't even a wrestler. He was a manager, ended up managing the Undertaker, and that was Percy Pringle.
Oh yeah.
And that ended up being the Paul Bearer.
Yeah.
Well, Percy Pringle at the time he was there, and he carried this fucking Brandon iron for the cattle.
Yeah.
Well, he went to move and he hit my friend's mom in the knee.
Yeah.
And apologized. I got to meet Eric Embry, and I was back there talking to Kevin Vaughn, Eric. We were younger.
Yeah.
I got to meet all them, and he apologized because he left a black mark on her pants and everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's really they used it for
the
cattle. But he felt so bad. But I'm gonna tell you, that was the greatest, man. And I like listening to stories that Undertaker talks about, because that's how wonderful that man. He loved joking like we did and playing jokes. And he was a great guy. He was a good promoter. That man was very smart.
Michael Hayes, I mean, he knows how to ride.
Oh, he can ride.
He can ride anybody up.
I loved him, Terry Gordy, and Buddy Roberts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Freebirds.
Yeah.
Backstreet, Heaven, yeah.
I was heading back to the yard. I drove 18-wheeler to haul all the heavy equipment for that asphalt company I work for. I'm heading back. I get caught in Dallas traffic. I'm having to go to Harry Hines because I was taking Mike's daddy, or taking the backhoe over to his daddy's yard, and it was right behind First Draw, right there on Harry Hines, that bar. So I got caught in traffic, and all of a sudden, because we didn't have no air in there, so we had to roll the windows down. There's old 68 International, had granny gears. I hated that damn truck. But anyway, we're sitting there in traffic. I hear the radio blaring, and I hear Michael Hayes. I look down, and he's right there beside me. And so I stuck my hand out the window, and I was shooting him the bird. And he finally turned around and seen, he's, damn it, Dillinger, same to you. And all this shit. You got a beer? I said, no, I'm on the clock. Where's your boss? I said, back in the yard. You got cameras in that truck? No. He stood up in his seat and gave me a cold beer.
Damn.
And the guy that was with me gave him one too, yeah.
See, Eddie, back then, the wrestlers, you actually got to talk to them.
Yeah, they were pretty cool.
You know that because you got to meet a lot of the ones. And
yeah.
I know, I had, whenever I was growing up, I mean, I was mainly around my dad a lot. So, wrestling, one of my favorite things. And I remember when they had the book fair, they had a book about Triple H, The Undertaker, and Paul Bearer. And I remember I got it, and these boys in my school, they're like, you're getting that book? I'm like, yeah. So what?
Triple H was my favorite. I love The Undertaker, and I always loved Paul Bearer.
Yeah.
Kane was my favorite.
She loved Kane.
I love Kane.
He's actually a mayor.
I know.
Yeah.
He's a mayor in Texas.
I don't know if it was Texas or not, but yeah.
But he's a mayor. I love that man. I love listening to him and Undertaker talk about the days,
That, or they have that WWE show where it's they go and
you're fine.
They go and try to find all the Jungle Man's robes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Remember I would watch.
I'm gonna tell you, man. They get a chance. I need to go check out Undertaker's podcast. Him and Michelle, they do a good job, and they talk about a lot of old school stuff, man. Even when Undertaker, Mark was wrestling in Dallas, when he used to wrestle in Dallas, he used to wrestle here too.
Yeah.
With the Von and Erics and everything, but.
Well, I did like Stone Cold Steve Austin with Steve Austin when he first started. Had the blonde hair and all that.
Stunning Steve Austin. I love, man. I'll never forget. He didn't know what to do. And after that King ring, he looked in there. Austin 316, mean I just whooped your ass. Oh my God. The next day, everybody was going fucking crazy.
Yeah.
We got the pay-per-view, that man, but he knew how to promote.
Yeah. Mark, my little boy, he loved Stone Cold Steve Austin.
She loved all of it.
Oh yeah,
I took her to the shows.
Yeah, whenever I think it was one of Undertaker's last shows, and it just all the lights went out and his song started playing, and I was like, oh my God.
She even got to see Shane McMahon, Vince's son. Yeah.
Okay.
So
we were close to him. He waved at us. We were right close to him. I hollered at him.
You know what's funny? You say that. So his walkout song, right?
Yeah.
At work, I told them when I walk in that building, that's my song.
Yeah. His song is Money, Money, Money. Yeah,
one of our coworkers is gonna make me an ask him a vest. I said, "Here comes the money."
Here comes the money. That's his song. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. I love it. So let me ask. Oh, okay. So we talk about I love wrestling, man.
I love wrestling. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Dad loved wrestling. So you didn't want to step by Yacht.
Oh yeah, no. Me and Billy, when your dad used to live with Nanny, and when he was getting better, and we would sit there on Saturday nights and watch wrestling.
You didn't want to sit on the same couch with him.
Scream, and so would Billy. That's who got. I was in all that with them, man.
Yeah, Nanny loved wrestling.
Oh yeah.
So did Pop.
Oh, they all did. That was the thing back then.
They're the ones that got me on it because we'd watch Gunsmoke, Duke the Hazzard, and then wrestling.
Now, Uncle Raw.
Yeah.
You know what I loved about him? I was 13 years old, and he used to go rent mud wrestling. The women mud wrestling. they'd be in bikinis and they wrestled in a pool of mud. Oh, you be seeing things because things come off.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my, I love Uncle Raw. He make that moonshine. I love him.
Yeah, they used to have parties out there. Me and Sam would get drunk as hell because we'd go with Malone to get with his daddy. And he'd say, what kind of beers you boys want? Yeah, Michelob or, whatever we'd tell him, or Bud or Coors or whatever. 'Cause he drank Michelob.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times we did Michelob's fine. I mean, so he'd get a bunch of it for, and then that way me and Sam would have our own, and then they'd have, and he'd get us a Boone Farm wine, man, the green apple and the strawberry, I think it was. Sam liked the strawberry. I like the green apple,
Green apple's shit.
Oh yeah.
I like even Jolly Rancher green apple.
Yeah, have you tried the?
Look at they still want to talk about liquor. They look at that face. What did you say that he's saying you're like?
There's a lie. So we had trusted adults. Okay. But as soon as I left the house and I got to where we were at, 2:30, we all started drinking.
But what was you drinking?
I was drinking the Smirnoff, the green apple.
See, that's what you said, green apple.
the regular one. I had the Jack Daniels punch one. I don't like the too sweet. I like the more sour taste one.
That's what I like, that green apple.
So green apple, we had lime, and then everyone started like feeling it more.
Wait. Is lime good? I ain't never had the lime.
The original one is like Sprite.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But so we're all sitting there, and they have a fuck ton of bottles. They have Deep Eddy's lemonade. They have the tea.
Damn.
They had Pink Whitney. They had almost every flavor of Crown. They had vanilla.
Green apple Crown?
That's what I like. Sprite.
They had green apple. They had original. They had all these different flavors of Crown. And then they had like tequila. They have Don Julio. They had Buzzballs.
Damn.
Like, there was a whole table.
And the whole damn bar there.
Yeah.
There was a whole cooler full of just like bottles, and there was a cooler full of like beers and stuff like that. Well, we're all sitting there, and they're passing the bottle around of the green apple Crown, and we don't have anything to chase them with. So we sit there, we're fucking chasing them with our drinks we got. Well,
oh shit.
It got to my turn, and they're not letting you do it yourself. They're pouring it in your mouth.
Oh shit.
And so mind you, I'm mixing dark and light at this point. So I drink that, I take that, and then I chug it. I chug the rest that I had in my drink. Well, next thing you know, I'll get Whataburger.
That's why she don't want Whataburger no more.
And we came back.
I love Whataburger.
We came back from Whataburger, and I was drinking one of those Jack Daniels punch ones.
Yeah.
And I remember I was sitting there, and I looked at Angela, one of my cousins, and I was like, I'm ready to go to bed. And she was like, okay, let's go. And I go lay down, and everything's spinning. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
I remember those days.
Mind you, I started drinking at 2:30, and it was 12 o'clock at this point. So I was drinking the entire time. And I go to her, and I'm like, I don't feel good. And she goes, you need to throw up? And I'm like, I think so. I sit down in the entrance of her camper. Next thing you know, all over the grass, everything. And I sit. She's like, "You good?" I said, "Uh-huh." And I remember I sat up and I was like, "I feel so good now." And she was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Cause I needed to just let it all out."
Yeah, that mixture, you're gonna come out. You mix it up.
Now, next time, go Waffle House.
I know, I need to go to Waffle House.
Waffle House is the best place to go when you're drunk.
Everybody was fucked up, so we would have tried to shove.
Oh, there's too many of y'all. There was too many of y'all. I know. There was a lot of y'all. I know.
And also, they would not let me get
You're
on
not
the balcony.
teenagers. You're adults. You're past 18. Y'all are adults now. If you're old enough,
some of them are younger than that.
If you're old enough to go to the army.
Yeah, I don't really get it. 21.
Yeah, I don't either. We can drink at 18. They smoke at 18.
You know, they tried that back when we were growing up. And at 21 shit, it didn't go then, and it shouldn't go now. Because if you're old enough to go get yourself killed for the country, you're fucking old enough to buy you something.
I don't think they should do that. They should wait till 21. I think the draft, because these kids just got out of school.
They ain't even had their mind is not fully developed.
No, they need to change
Now,
that.
girls advance faster than boys.
Yeah, boys don't mature until about their 30s, really.
Well, the reason is because the boys
got something to say.
instead of this head, they use the other head.
Yeah.
That's what they think of.
This is one thing I will say, because I'm going to kind of go back to what we were talking about earlier. Do not mix 4th of July, alcohol, and a fucking water slide. Don't do it.
Oh yeah, they had a water slide out there.
Do it. Because I had Ashlyn fucking swinging the bitch like this, back and forth, while we're all kind of fucked up.
Well, your uncle Jimmy Rexroad, Mr. Jimmy Rexroad, and me got so drunk one night, got in a tree and started singing a wing go up, a wing. The neighbors out there in the tree swinging like this. We're going in the jump. We're out there singing, and you hear us going a wing, and the trees are swaying back and forth. You can't see us, but you can hear us, and you can see the tree going back and forth.
Yeah.
So we were drunk. I know how that.
Yeah, and then there was a wasp that flew in, and me and Ashlyn were gonna go down the slide, and I said, "Oh, fuck you!" and just fucking went.
Yeah, she's allergic to them wasps.
So I was like, "Hell no!" And then they were all gonna go in they all went into the water slide, and at the time I didn't feel good, so I was like, I'm not gonna go in. And here comes Josh. I didn't get in the water so good. I'm like, motherfucker, get the fuck away from me. He's running around in a Speedo. Motherfuckers running around in an American flag Speedo with the eagle on the ass.
If you go look, a lot of people on 4th of July were running around in a Speedo. That's what was funny when I seen it on
He was
TikTok.
literally wearing eagle Speedo. It had an eagle on the ass of it.
More power to him.
It was just something, because you just see him running around. All you see is a white body running around.
That's crazy. So let me ask you this then, because I know everybody gonna laugh at us because we've been acting crazy, but we gotta tell stories, man.
Yeah, we gotta tell the story shit.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this.
Just don't mix dark and light alcohol.
Here's another question I want to ask y'all. Okay,
Go for it.
where was it at? Let me. I got so many. We can do another one of these because I got a lot of questions. But this is one that I hear a lot of people talk about, and I want y'all's opinion on this. So this is a relationship question, not like bad thing. It's like between my generation. But I'm gonna ask y'all this. And would you think dating was easier or harder? You think dating is easier or harder today?
It's harder today.
It's harder, yeah.
Because you have a lot more room for people to cheat, and they can hide it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have social media that ruins a lot of stuff, and, stuff like that. But back then, I feel like it was more pure and more genuine.
Yeah.
Like, now, you could be talking to somebody, dating them, and they could be talking to however many other females, and you would never know.
And you could get catfished and lied to. Yeah. I just wanted her, because I knew this was something she would answer, because she knows more about it. When me and you were growing up, the only way we can talk to a woman was walk up to the woman.
Well, see, that's the deal. I mean, that's what I don't understand with these guys. I mean, I do understand, because if they go up to a woman and ask, all of a sudden you're branded a pervert or sicko or whatever. Back in our time, you just walked up and said, "Hey, I'd like to take you out to eat. Would that be fun?"
See,
and
it's because, like, a lot of it has started becoming because, like, the stereotypical people, you know what I mean? And I would love for someone to come up to me and ask me that. I mean, I would say no probably, but
well, I
it's
mean,
just answering it in a more of a respectful way than just like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh, we got on what is Wolf 95 point.
99.5.
99.5. Okay. She said that she was heading home, she was out jogging on the trail she jogs on every day. This guy comes up, and she says she sees him, and I've seen him before. And she had dropped her bike, it wasn't jogging, she was riding her bike. She dropped her bike and picking it up. Guy comes over and he says, "Ooh, can I give you a compliment?" She says, "Sure." And he said, "You still got a cute little bubble butt." And he said there was a pause in there. He says, "Would you like me to tear it up?" And boy, she said she just got away from him real quick.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so.
That's why that people are so like girls are scared for guys to come up to them because it can be
No respect.
There's
Yeah.
no respect anymore.
Exactly.
It's like instead of being like, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, you have a nice ass, or you have a nice body, or this and that, da da da. And that's why it's so hard now because I feel like guys now really objectify girls' bodies a lot, or even the other way around where girls objectify guys' bodies.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a lot. It's a lot of it like that now, where all they care about is really just having sex and being done.
Yeah.
And it's not really genuine anymore. So whenever you find that genuine person and you find that person that isn't like that, you need to hold on.
Yeah.
All right. So the last question we're going to end with. This is a fun question. Which decade had the best music?
80s.
70s. Into the 80s.
I think 70s and the 80s.
Yeah.
I agree with
70s and 80s.
I love
is
rock
the
music. 70s to the 80s.
because you had Jimi Hendrix in the 70s, Janis Joplin, The Doors, Pink Floyd. You had them all. Then you get
Eagles, Kid.
all of them.
Yeah.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
I can name, and then you get in the 80s.
Okay, but listen, but you also have the 2010 the pop music.
Well, 90s started coming in with alternative music where everybody liked it, and then it went to rap.
It's like I definitely like a lot of it from like the 70s to now.
Well, I like it from the 70s to the beginning of 2000 because a lot of people didn't like rap. I like rap. I don't like rap now. It's a little bit's all right, but I like from the 70s. Well, actually, I like from 50s, 60s to the early 2000s.
When was Elvis?
50s.
Yeah.
50s had good music. 60s has good music. I think from the 50s to the early 2000s.
Yeah, because you had Elvis.
You had the Big Bopper. You had
the
Beatles.
Yeah, they actually started bringing rock in. These guys is what introduced rock to the country.
Freddie Mercury.
Queen's awesome.
Buddy Holly. Just Little
Little
Richard,
Big Bopper.
Richie Valens. They were good music.
Nanny, B.B. King.
Oh,
Nanny loved B.B. King.
You're gonna go into Billy Joel, and then you have.
We didn't start the fire. No.
And then you have. I never like when it starts going into Pantera.
Oh, Pantera is my favorite.
Metallica, and you have Limp Bizkit,
Megadeth.
you have all of them, and then you have Korn, you have ACD, all these different people.
Now,
one everybody always don't never say nothing about, and that's my man Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent's a shit though.
He is badass. And if you see our podcast, buddy, I love you to death. I love your music, especially my favorite song. Can you guess what my favorite song was?
He got a whole bunch of them, man.
Wayne Dang Sweet Pooh Tang.
I love that. You got to hear that. Look up Ted Nugent, Wayne. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it was a good song.
But I'll tell you one, man. And I'm gonna give out. I know you looked at me because you grunge music when Nirvana and them came out. But my favorite, everybody, they talk about Pearl Jam. I love Pearl Jam. They talk about Soundgarden, but my favorite was my favorite of all time. Can you guess? Alice in Chains.
Man in the Box.
The Man in the Box. I love Alice in Chains. I love a lot of they had a lot of good music.
See,
that man's voice was just so different.
Yeah.
He would hate on Creed, and now he likes Creed.
Hey, Creed's all right. It's too all right. He likes Creed. That's why I just
see your daddy. I guarantee you was dancing around with Cyndi Lauper's girl going to have.
Oh no, I love Cyndi Lauper. I don't give a shit.
Dude.
Girls, just wanna have fun. I love Cyndi Lauper.
We were coming back. They were all outside. We pull up, and that's the song we had playing. And they all started singing it. The neighbors, all of them started singing it.
Yeah, I love. And what I love about Cyndi Lauper, I love when she went into wrestling and helped promote wrestling at that time. But Cyndi Lauper, she's so beautiful. She was. I love her voice. To this day, she is so hot still.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's the crazy thing. So I was seeing this thing on TikTok where it's a compilation of the celebrities and stuff on TV being like, "It's 5 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are?"
No, they would do that. That was for real.
No, I know. I thought that shit was insane. I'm like,
we had to be because the street lights would come on. And they would have to remind the parents, look, my generation, they were loose with us. We got to do what the fuck we're
They just wanted us out of the house.
Yeah. Because they would be doing their,
Either having sex or doing whatever they're doing. I mean, it's shit.
We never went in the house, but no, they would actually come on TV. And another thing is what your generation didn't see, and me and William did, is when we had it at the end of the night, they would sing they would play the music for the national anthem, and there would be a jet flying, and at the end you'll see the flag, and the TV would just go.
Number static.
Because the station went off the air until the next day. We didn't have 24-hour TV.
No, I didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, really.
It was shut off. Actually, it shut off at midnight every night.
Yeah.
I remember I was like fall asleep watching Disney Channel, and then George Lopez would come on.
Well, as I'm saying, you guys, when y'all got there, we had, because cable, even when cable start would go off, they only had like maybe 2 stations at the time on cable, and we used to have cable at the house. I didn't know that, a lot of people didn't have cable because I grew up, Paul had cable, and it started just getting bigger. But my thing is that, no, our TV used to go off at night, and then all you can do is listen to the radio.
Well, that's just like MTV. MTV used to show nothing but videos, music videos. They didn't have all this other crap.
MTV.
I hate to say it, the New World ruined that. When they started putting that on there, that's what ruined it, and they started doing all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Remember my MTV birthday party I had?
Yeah. MTV's dead now. It went off the air.
Oh, it is?
25? Yeah, it's gone. There's no more MTV.
Huh. I mean,
it's gone.
We used to say, me and Laura, we when we were dating, I'd go over there to her house and everything, and she always had to watch MTV at a certain time of the day. And so we'd all gather back there, me and her mom and her dad and her brother and all that. We'd all go back there, Marcus, and watch MTV, And so, I mean, I'm a music freak. I'd rather listen to music than I would watch TV or anything else. I love music. And a lot of times if I'm working on anything or mowing or whatever, I got my earbuds in and my phone in my pocket so where I can listen to music as I'm doing, So, but me, I mean, I don't know about you guys, yes, I'm country as country can be. And I listen to a mixture of music because I play drums. And so blues, jazz, you name it, I listen to it. And I love music. And so, music was my thing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I have mine too. So we got here. I got a question to ask you guys. Just a quick question. You tell me yes or no. It's a wall fucking question. It's crazy.
Okay.
So when you were in school, okay?
When I went.
When you went to school, we sit in those chairs. You know how they're kind of rough and everything? Yeah. Did your butt cheek ever itch, but you were scared to scratch that motherfucker because people were in there? I hated that shit. So you're itching over to scratch your butt on the edge of it, like where nobody can see you scratching your butt cheek, I know that sounds like, but I just wondered to anybody else. I've always thought about that my whole entire life.
That shit was so annoying. Because that's like the way the chairs were, and it would just make it feel like your freaking butt like so itchy for no reason. It's
and I didn't want to scratch my butt cheek because there'd be hot girls in there thinking something wrong with me, like I got worms or something. But it's my butt cheek and my butt crack.
I'm fixing to say this, and it ain't gonna surprise you a bit because it's me. Shit, I stood up, put my hand back in the back of my eye, scratched my ass. I didn't care. My butt was itching like crazy, so I scratched it.
For some reason, those chairs, man, just.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted
like the girls now it's like if you wear leggings to school, it.
I'd be scared to rip them. This is a little button part, the rivets that are right there, like it catch on the rivet, rip.
Well, remember we had to wear uniforms to school, and I bent down and I popped my knees up into my pants.
Oh yeah.
I came home and I was like, pants.
We had to get her. There were cheap material they made.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it ever happened to y'all can answer that on there. But I got a question for you. This before we end. This is what we're gonna end with. So we were talking about MTV. So do you think what area because I've had this question on TikTok and I had people answer, but I'm gonna ask you guys. Do you think the real world's the one that started ruining it? Do you think it was MTV Raps that started ruining it? Because at the time you still had Headmaker's Ball when where the real world was going. People think when they introduced the 90s like MTV Raps and all that stuff, it started ruining it, like Pimp Your Ride and all that stuff. But what do you think ruined MTV?
I think when they stopped doing the music.
Well, I think so too, but they think, other people have, like, I think it was the real world when they started introducing that stuff, but people say they think it's, MTV raps and other things like that.
Well, I'm with that. It's when they put the music. I mean, everybody.
They made it where it's at, like reality.
Yeah, because I mean, it was supposed to be music TV.
And you can, and you can actually answer the butt itch thing too. Did that happen to y'all? So I'm just asking.
I know y'all girls be telling me that shit too.
I just wondered. All right. Well, y'all got anything to say before we out there? And one more thing is that what William's talking about, you guys really need to watch that. Was that what they've been doing the Sharia law about pushing that stuff because they're trying to.
Oh yeah. They're
just really watch that.
And school events and stuff like that. If you see it, double check it to make sure they got permission from the school, and don't let it happen. Do not let them bring that crap to the school.
Yeah.
Just that right there, everybody. Now, listen, I'm going to stress it out on this. If they take over Texas, which they're trying, and they're not going to accomplish it.
And they're trying big time.
And they're trying. And they're threatening to kill us. Why are they still here? Our government should have came in and escorted them out of here. And I'm glad you brought that up because there's something I want to ask the people. And I want y'all's answer. Please, it's very serious that I get your answer on this. Do you think that we need to, they shouldn't have never been allowed to buy that land because no foreigner is supposed to buy land for housing and stuff like that. Okay? That means that they'll have ownership and they're not supposed to. It's against the law. So I think we should take these back, take the land back, keep the houses there, but give them to our vets.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
I don't know, the whole Waco situation. This reminds me of that.
Oh, she's talking about
David Koresh.
David Koresh, yeah.
That's what it reminds me of when they made a whole compound, and next thing you know, ATF came in and they took it over. Okay, so why can't they do it with this?
Exactly.
Those were U.S. citizens right there. And they went in and they bombed them out. They killed the children. They killed the women. And David Koresh.
And they weren't even doing nothing to nobody.
Doing anything wrong.
But these people are trying to change our religion.
And they're threatening to kill us.
I can understand the whole David Koresh thing because, it was a cult. I can understand. It was.
But they did their own thing.
Exactly. They weren't bothering nobody. They weren't trying to kill nobody. They had their own things.
They weren't standing out there threatening to kill America.
And have that same energy with these fuck ass people over here. Y'all gonna sit there and y'all can kill us, like kill our citizens, but y'all can't turn around and do the same thing for people that don't even belong here.
And they say Gen Z ain't smart.
Do y'all agree with me on, they got these communities built, the houses are built. Take this land back because they don't rightfully own it because it's against the law for them to have it.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know what Greg Abbott's doing, but he wants to be back in that office. He better do something.
Any terroristic deal is not allowed to buy anything over here and be able to do any of this shit they're doing. I think all of it should be taken away from them. Keep the houses. Put our vets. Give them to the vets.
So here's my thing. Why are they letting them come in here, build these compounds, do this stuff, which is illegal, literally?
Yeah. Guys, look at 9/11.
Okay?
Yep.
But then our vets are homeless outside, everything's okay. Yep. But you're letting these foreign people come over here that shouldn't be here at all and are literally, why I say that is because they're coming here to literally hurt us.
Oh yeah, they're coming to kill us.
And take it how you want. I really don't care. But they're coming over here to hurt us and y'all are letting it fucking happen.
Guys, it's we the people now. There's no debate no more against your Republican or Democrat. It's against the United States, against communists.
Exactly. We the people have to stand together to fight for our country again.
So get off of TikTok arguing, especially the young generation. I see you on there arguing about Republican, Democrat, Trump, and what's her name, Harris. I don't give a shit about. We're going to stand up. It's getting bad, and you ain't seeing this stuff because a lot of the news media is not putting this on the news.
Yeah.
And they're standing here talking about they're going to change this law, death to America, and all this shit.
But if we went over there to them, we would get put in jail or get our head
cut off or
shot. Okay, so they can come over here and they can do it to us. But okay, torture program, we need to bring it back, low key, because if you're gonna sit there, and I know it's not a good thing to have like torture people and shit like that, But if they can turn around, they can torture us. Why can't we turn around and do it to them?
Exactly. So,
Oh, John Kiriakou, we're gonna bring that shit back a little bit.
yeah. So on that note, give all your comments. Please subscribe. We love you. God bless you, and have a wonderful weekend.
Love you guys. Y'all have a great